Flabsy, I'm done working for you. All of this. It's over. I'm leaving.
If Double Cross won't join me for my This Week in Lethal Company videos, I'll just have to bring back an old friend.
I really know why you're here. You want to kill Flamsy?
Yeah, I do. And I'll kill anyone that gets in the way of stopping me.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of This Week in Lethal Company. Today, we're going to be going over some mods that include some modded creatures that you wouldn't see normally in your vanilla game. This will prepare us for the creature feature update of version 80. So, me and my newly cloned friend, Chicken Beater, will definitely be trusting this out. Let's get right into it. The first modded creature I want to take a look at is the Soul Devourer. This is a very dangerous enemy and very unpredictable. So make sure that you know how to deal with it. Run for your life!
That's horrifying.
This mod distorts your camera in a way that I haven't seen other enemy mods do, making this a very fearsome foe to deal with. Overall, this creature is very interesting and very cool. Definitely download this mod now. The next mod we'll be talking about is the Better Emotes mod, as well as the Gary's mod hearing display. The Better Emotes mod adds a variety of emotes, such as the middle finger emote. Don't want to be doing that. The clapping emote. The fingers pointed at each other emote. The gritty emote, the twerking emote, the salute emote, the Russian dance emote, and a sign emote where you can write anything you want to say.
Exactly.
Overall, this mod is very cool, but the Gary's hearing display mod adds a lot of things that make it very interesting as well. As you see on the left side of the screen, there's now this hearing display that you can use to tell how far away another person is from who can actually hear you as well. So basically, you can now detect if someone's around you and if they can hear you and how far away they are. So overall, this makes the game a little bit easier, but it's from another game, which is Gary's mod. So overall, very cool mod. I have to say, very interesting. As you see, the color changes with how far away the person is, which is very interesting as well. The next mod we're looking at is Lethal Questing. This mod adds an interesting feature to the game that spices up your gameplay. As you can see on the right hand side, we have a new quest that will appear every day. This will be different. So today it is picking up this beehive right here. But on other days it could be defeating an enemy or grabbing the apparatus. Go get that item, Pat.
Are you sure? Right then. Ching. Oh, look at that on the side.
Overall, this mod is pretty cool, so download it now if you want to spice up your gameplay. This is the Nuclear Cruiser mod. It adds a cruiser that is mighty dangerous due to its nuclear capabilities. So let's just test it out and see how it handles.
I'm excited. Let's try.
As well, we also have the Better Vehicle Controls mod, which makes the car more useful and more controlling better, I would say.
More maneuverable is the word I'd use.
Okay, thanks, chicken beater.
You're welcome.
As you see, it has infinite boosts, which is very useful. But it is nuclear, so yeah, watch out for that. Overall, very cool mod, and you should definitely try it out right now. The next mod we'll be looking at is the Mirage mod. This mod makes masked enemies, instead of wearing a mask, look like you, and also be able to hold items in their hands, as well as being able to mimic your voice. So overall, it adds something that you wouldn't regularly see. So it is overall pretty cool. Let me spawn another one in.
Hey, Flamsy.
As you see, it's very smart. It knows how to mimic my... and how to try to pretend to be me.
Your life is in good hands.
Oh, your life is in worse hands. Overall, pretty cool mod, and you should install it right now. The next mods we'll be going over is the realistic item weights mod, as well as the unique item sounds mod. This mod adds realistic item weights to each of the items in the vanilla game, making it more realistic and more convenient for your gameplay experience. As you can see, this axle now weighs 44 pounds, and this engine now weighs 132 pounds. This flask, on the other hand, only weighs 1 pound now, and this Z-Dog also weighs only 1 pound. This flashlight only weighs 3 pounds, and this shovel only weighs 8 pounds. This affects every item in the game, so not just these. So test it out for yourself if you want to see that. As for the unique item sounds mod, it adds unique sounds to some of the items in the game, such as the Z-Dog now making a more of a plushy sound rather than a metal sound as it does in the vanilla game, and such other things such as this pill bottle, or this perfume bottle, this rubber ducky, this cookie mold pan, and so on and so forth. So overall, these two mods are very interesting, very cool, and you should give them a shot. This is the Bracken Loot Room mod. It's a really simple mod, and it basically just adds loot to the Bracken Room. So if you ever feel like you want more scrap in your game, just install this mod for a simple upgrade. This is the Fiend. It's a new dangerous enemy for the Lethal Company, and you've got to watch out because it's very, very crazy.
You still have to Flamsy.
Yeah, he is. Alright, let's make a run for it. No!
Oh my! You're on your own, Flamsy! Flamsy, it's this way. That's close.
So overall, a very scary and interesting mod. You should definitely download it now if you want to have some fun. It's not entirely vanilla, as I believe it comes from another game, but it is still really cool. So if you want to play with it, give it a shot and install it in the description below. As you can see, I took quite a bit of damage. However, if you wait a bit, I now have a lot of my health restored. This is due to the natural health regen mod, which allows you to restore a lot of your health over the course of the day. Overall, really cool mod, definitely download it now. The next mod we're looking at is the mirror decor mod. This mod adds a mirror to Lethal Company and allows you to see yourself in a new light. Whoa, this is not interesting.
Would you look at that? I quite like it.
So overall, really simple mod, but it adds a lot to your game. So download it now if you want to give it a shot. It's very interesting, very good, and I give it the flamsy stamp of approval.
Obviously, there's a snake eating me.
That is the Lantern Keeper. It's a dangerous new enemy in Lethal Company. Don't let it hit you, as its projectiles are deadly.
Bloody hell.
You can use the Chinese lanterns to help defeat it, but it seems that we don't have any right now. So right now, we'll just have to fight it on our own. Overall, really interesting enemy, and I'll definitely be using it in the future with my mod packs. So test it out now and play it out for yourself if you want to have a good time with this new modded enemy in Lethal Company. This is the Fiki's Snapcrap mod, as well as the random article.
You just got interrupted by a dancing cactus.
Random articles and collection for players mod. It adds several scraps to the game, such as Dancing Cactus, which will soon sing and cut me off. This Baubles right here, some Moon Dew, and Dr. Lethal, a nice little frog, a picture, a monitor, a car tire, a pillow, and many, many more things, such as this human skull. Overall, this is a really cool mod, and it adds a lot to the game. And there's so much more scrap than I have not shown off from these mods, so if you want to see it for yourself, download it now and give it a shot. Stop talking! The next mod we're looking at is the Trick or Treat mod. This adds a hollow girl to the game, which is a very dangerous enemy. It affects you by throwing different curses at you. However, you can tame it by giving it the curse candy.
Does this not work? Oh. Why am I tiny?
Because it made you tiny, that's the curse.
Oh, I see.
Ah, I can now see the creature again. It is a little girl, and it seems to be very dangerous. I wouldn't recommend getting in its way, as it could definitely kill you if given the chance. Overall, this is a really cool mod, and I wish I could show you more of it, but it seems that I've given the ability to not see enemies, so that kind of sucks. But anyway, this mod is really cool, and you should definitely play it for yourself.
Yeah, I'm tiny right now.
The next mods we'll talk about is the Generic Equipment mod and the Silly Things mod. These mods add various items to the game, such as a sledgehammer from the Generic Equipments mod, or this shapeshift case from the other mod. As you see, I can now shapeshift into Chicken Beater, which is very interesting and very cool. Finally, we have the Metal Gear cardboard box. Test it out for yourself, Chicken Beater.
Oh, shot I? Oh! But yeah, I'll just take up a lot of your screen.
I believe this works against enemies as well, so it's a pretty cool mod, so you should have to download it now. The Boom Variants mod recently got updated, so let's see what it adds. It adds this weird, tall, purple bracken, for starters, as well as this steel soldier.
That scared me. Oh, thank you.
There's also the Max Hunter, which allows the mask to be more dangerous, as now it is holding...
take something, please! Thank you. Okay. 70 down here. What do I do now?
There are many more enemies, such as the Super Mech, the Next Box, the Croquet, the Bottom Feeder, the Stoplight Sharkhead, the Velvet, the Buffon, the Iron Maiden, the Mask Driver, Masked Hunter, which we already gone over, and the Perfect Mask, the Sire Vansberg, and the Rot Wasp, as well as many more planned enemies on the way. So overall, this is a very cool mod, and you should definitely play with it right now if you want to spice up your game with new enemy variety. Next mod we'll be looking at is the Lethal HUD mod. This adds various ways that you can customize your HUD. As you can see, you can customize the spectator, the other things, and so on and so forth. Customize the clock, the compass, the health, stamina, weight, the chat. It's very interesting and very cool. But today we'll be looking at this part specifically, the custom UI. As you can see, I can make it into all sci-fi like, making it look very cool. I can make it into shapes as well. Very cool. And I can also make it minimal. Very interesting. Overall, this mod adds so many features that it's crazy to even go over. But I hope I covered it very well here. So you can change the scan, you can change scan nodes, you can change inventory, colors, and fade time, and value, and so on and so forth. You can change so much, and it's just so crazy how much you can do with this simple mod. So download it now if you want to give yourself a little bit of change in your Lethal Company experience. Overall, very cool mod, definitely should download now. The final enemy we have is the cabinet. This mod adds a seemingly innocuous cabinet to the game. So let's just open it and see what it does. Open it and see what it does. Come on, open. Alright, I guess it won't open. Follow me, chicken beater.
Alright. Ooh.
The more you look at it, the more angry it gets. So make sure not to look at it for too long. Or else it might do this.
Oh, it's dead end, Clamsy.
Overall, very cool mod. Definitely play with her. Overall, these mods are pretty cool and add a lot to the game. So if you want to spice up your game by adding modded creatures to prepare for version 80, you should definitely download these mods now. What do you think about this, Pat?
I think all the mods are pretty good.
What the?
Ramsey, I've come back from her revenge!
Double cross, why would you do this?
Because I hate you, Flamsy. I've had enough of being treated horribly from you.
This makes no sense. All I've done is treated you so well. Well, there was that time that I treated you poorly. And
Yeah, there was all those times, wasn't it, Flamsy? All those times. All the times, actually.
I'm sorry, Double Cross, but you don't have to do this. We can still make this up. Please don't!
No, we can't. Well, do you have $1 million in your pocket right now?
No?
But that's what I thought. You're done, Flamsy. I'm gonna kill you.
No!